Hello Hivers, welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be making a beautiful spring birthday card. We're going to be using the Floral Delight Designer Series paper, actually the whole Floral Delight Suite. So we have the Designer Series paper here. It's a beautifully bright Designer Series paper. We're going to be using the vellum, floral and gingham vellum specialty Designer Series paper, along with the stamp set, the Delightful Wishes stamp set, and the dies as well. And I think we're going to be using the embellishments too. So, okay, before we get started on our project, of course, we have to go over the buzzworthy business of the day. So I have here our paper pumpkin kit, the Hearts for You. It's going to make 9 cards. Real red is the stamping spot. And you can purchase the Spring is in the Air dies add-on for $12. You get 5 dies that coordinate with January, February, and March paper pumpkin kits. The item number is 166237. As always, you can visit my blog at honeybeestampinhive.com to get all of the latest and greatest information going on with Stampin' Up. Lastly, we have our host code. This is the code I want you to use whenever you're placing an order with me. Unless your order is $150 or more, do not use this host code because you'll qualify for Stampin' Rewards, and Stampin' Rewards equals free product from Stampin' Up, and I don't want you to miss out on any of your freebies. Okay, let's go ahead and get started on this card because we have a couple of things to do. I did a lot of stuff ahead of time. So we have our inside. This is a piece of basic white that is 3.5 by 4 3/4, and I've gone ahead and put some 1/2-inch strips with banner tails on them of the Designer Series paper, just scraps I had left over, and glued that on there. And we're just going to put this on the inside of our card base. So let me put some adhesive. Nope, I don't want to use liquid glue. I want to use Stampin' Seal because this is the inside of my card. Let's get this glue on here. So we have a card base here of Old Olive that's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We're just going to go ahead and put our inside right there. Let me get my bone folder and burnish this score line down. Okay, so we're going to start off doing some stamping. I went ahead and die cut a label from the dies. We're going to be stamping our sentiment on that. If you hear my granddaughter in the background, just ignore it. So let's see. This says, "You a happy birthday." We're going to ink that up in Old Olive. And I'm going to try to stamp this as straight as I can onto our label. That is not straight at all. Good thing I did it ahead of time. So, by the power of the video, bam, there it is. A lot better. Okay, so we have a piece of basic white here. This piece is 4 by 1 3/4, and I am going to stamp our floral image on there. So let me get that. We're going to get some Daffodil Delight. And we're going to stamp our flowers on here. This is my first time using this, so I hope I do a good job. I don't even know if this doesn't look big enough because I have to add the leaves. Oh boy. So we're going to do the main image in Daffodil Delight. Then we're going to have our detailed image in Peach Pie. So where did I just put that stamp set? Not set, but the stamps. Now this is the part, I don't know which way it goes. I'm thinking it goes this way. I'm going to have to pull this down a little bit so I can see. And we're going to try to line it up. Hopefully that's good. Oh, that's beautiful. I like it. Now we're going to get some pecan pie and do, whoops, this is my card sketch. We're going to do our stem. And let's see, which way does this stem go? It has to go this way, right? So we're going to put this, Does it go like that? Yes, it does. It goes about right there. Woo! Told you this is my first time using these particular stamps. Okay, we're going to get back to the Old Olive and get our leaves. So the leaves, which way are you going? The leaves, I believe, go like this. I'm looking at our stamp case. This is a quick little tip, because sometimes things can be, you don't know what's up and down. Go by the image on the case. So those two little leaves are up there. That's how I knew that was the top. And you can look at this, and then I see that big leaf is on that side. So that's how I know which way to hold the stamps. Now where these go, I am not quite sure. But I think we're gonna have it about right there. Oh, that looks pretty good. Okay, that is all of our stamping done. So now let's get to the rest of the card. So I have some of that vellum here. This is one of the sheets. It's 3 different designs in the floral and gingham vellum. And I went ahead and put some adhesive sheet on the back of this because vellum is kind of hard to glue. So I cut a 5 1/4 by 4 piece of basic white, and that's the same size as this vellum. So instead of putting glue in all the special places trying to hide it, I just went ahead and did an adhesive sheet. So the glue is on the entire thing, so you can't really tell because it's everywhere. So you won't really see a difference in the way it looks because it's all over. Okay, so now we have that done. We're going to take this and glue it to our card base. I think, wait a minute, I have another piece of designer series paper here. This one is 2 by 5, and I want to put that there, so I don't need to put that on first. So let's go ahead and glue this to the base because I think it'll be easier to work on the base. And does it matter which direction this is? I'm gonna do it this way. Whoop. Liquid glue sliding around. Okay, now let's put our designer series paper. We're gonna put that right here, like I said, over to the left-hand side. Try to get it straight. Then we're gonna take our stamped image. We're gonna put that about right here, like so, like that. And ahead of time, I went ahead and die cut using some basic white and some adhesive sheet, the word wishing. And we're gonna pop this out of our die. Let me get my take your pick tool to help me pop this out. There we go. Just be careful with it. It's delicate. And I want to keep that little dot for the eye in there. I'm not sure if I'm going to need to use it or not, but we'll see. Then I put on some of our, what is this called? Foam adhesive sheets. So it's basically a big dimensional. I put that on with some old olive onto the adhesive sheet and die cut the background for the word wishing. We'll get those pieces all punched out. Then we'll add these two together. So let me remove the backing of this. All of my fingernails broke off, so I'm having a hard time peeling the backings off of things. But I designed this card a while ago, and I had already put everything on my adhesive sheets. Okay, so we're just gonna line this up onto our backing. Ooh, this is so pretty. I love the way this looks, all layered up. Okay, let me see if I can get this little dot for the eye, for the eyes, I should say. Oh, I lost one already. I don't know. I just lost it. I don't know how to get that adhesive off the back of there. Okay. Let's put that on. Right there. And I found the other one. It's so tiny. we go. All right. Whew. So now we have that put on. Let's bring this back into frame. Let's go ahead and peel the backing off of our dimensional piece. And we're going to put that right here. Wishing. And we're going to take our sentiment that we double stamped. Because here's the one I messed up, but we're going to use this one that I did ahead of time. And I want to put dimensionals on the back of that. Do I? No, I think I'm a... You know what I want to do? Old Olive. I want to get my Old Olive Stampin' Blend. And I'm going to color around the edges of this. Just to make it stand out a little more from the background. Since this little die cut does not have a layering piece, this is a way you can kind of sort of give it a layer without having to add any more weight to your card. Just color the edge. Color the edge of your paper, of your cardstock. Okay, that's pretty good. And I think I'm gonna lay it flat because the wishing has popped up and I want this to be on a different level. So we will add this flat with some glue right down here, like this. Then we're gonna add some of the little bead trinkets that come in this suite. Putting glue on there. Let me show you those. These things are so tiny and cute. Oh my goodness. We used to have some bead trinkets. I have them here. These are from 2021 annual catalog, but you can see the size difference. Look at that. See the size difference? A lot. These were not too conducive to mailing, but these are. So let me get the putty end of my Take Your Pick tool to help me pick up some of these bees and place them on my card. Isn't that cute? And we have some ribbon in this suite. It's some 1/8 inch Daffodil Delight, what is it called? Satin ribbon. And I made a bow with it, but I'm not sure if I want to use it. I thought I wanted to use it, but now I'm not so sure. Maybe if I make the bow a little smaller, it might look better. So let's get some scissors and cut these tails. Ooh. Cut them, not demolish them. I don't need to destroy it. Just want to cut it down. That's pretty good. Now, that might look a little better because it's smaller. Yeah, I think that'll be good. So I need a glue dot and we'll be done. Let me get a glue dot here. Put our little ribbon on. Take Your Pick tool, where are you? I'm gonna put that right there. Did I not take the backing off of this? Look at there. The backing wasn't even off. Okay. Take the backing off of our glue dot. Put our ribbon on. And call this card done. Isn't that cute? This is the, what is it called? Floral Delight Suite of products. This will be coming up January 7th in our new mini catalog. It will be available then. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Okay, you guys, that's it. That's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I would like to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.